late fall, just as it was turning towards winter, I went to an art show at the Eclectika, the DIY space that shares room with my own plush projects. It felt good to see my friends, and that inspired me to make this video. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So Linda, what does art mean to you?
So Randall, what exactly does art mean to you?
Derek, what does art mean to you?
So art to me is like anything you feel like you can use that expresses yourself. Like it doesn't even have to be traditional mediums. It could be anything that you find that means something to you symbolically.
I don't know how to even begin, but to say it's like it's everything. Art, creativity, to me, that's what life is all about.
Thank you.
What does art mean to you?
Whoa.
So you can just
What
talk
does
right
art
into
mean
the
to
camera.
You know, art for me is like a star, right? That sends the light. And I want to reach, but it's like many light years away. And I kind of only dream about it and look at it and maybe try to copy it. But it's really important.
You know, the older I get, the less I feel that art is an individual act, the more I see it as a community act. It is not necessarily exhibition of the individual, but the exhibition of the community.
When I think about art, I see it as like an ability to express myself, and it means like a very like safe space for me to like be able to express these feelings I have.
Art means a continuation of life form, creativeness, freeing the mind, the body from this body form into another energy coming out, continuously cultivating something from breaking free from the mind, out of our body, into something new. Basically that.
That's what I'm talking about.
You will find a partner at no problem. Our phone book will be full at the end of this.
Art literally has no use in this world. So art is something that's coming from another part of our being that doesn't relate directly to this world, but channels something very, very deep and personal, almost divine. It's like our way to reach the unreachable.
It's just a place where I can feel like, yeah, where I can just feel very like in my comfort zone, you know, and just, but then out of my comfort zone too.
I think it's important to allow yourself to be a failure in your art, in your creation, because when you do that, it also opens up the possibilities of new ways of expression that you hadn't realized before.
Right.
I can dance, I can't answer questions.
Whether that be 2D, 3D, what's it? Installation, conceptual, anything, any genre, it's just, it's out there for you.
My own personal way of expressing myself changes fairly frequently the older I get. Currently it is through pen and ink, but I've done all kinds of forms. I mean, there is no set direction for me. The older I get, the more I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I'm gonna do it, and I do it, and usually it's great, but sometimes it's not.
It's like everything that I dedicate myself to is all about the act of creation. It's like this really great vehicle for self-expression and for learning about yourself and about what is important and meaningful in your life. I had no idea about tonight, other than I knew I wanted to do some type of video with my friends. Turns out that's all it takes. Start talking about art, hang out with your friends, have a good time, and enjoy yourself. What's better than that? Great time seeing my friends here as late fall turns to an early winter, the holiday season approaching. Feliz Navidad. Gracias por acompañarme. Mis amigos. Como siempre, te amo. Besos. I like that. It kind of looks like the robot and dinosaur dancing we were doing earlier.
I'm sorry.
It matters where it doesn't matter. As always.
Beautifully.
I can't think of
That's okay.
those kind of questions.
So the emotion that leads me to make art is something that will move my soul out of its complacency.